Brothers and sisters, I really like them. I like them. They're sweet. They're really sweet and nice. Oh my gosh. And you know, the beautiful thing about this interview is that they're young, they're focused, they know what they want, they're talented, they're operating in their gifts, and they have only just begun, right? I just can't wait to see what happens for them in the next year. I'm so excited. So please, brothers and sisters, check them out on Instagram. Check them out on YouTube. Support them and support. What is support? I guess that's next to Shreveport. Support them, brothers and sisters, okay? So guess what, brothers and sisters? We'll be back right after this commercial break.
Aviated Visuals is a dope artist on the move, starting the year off right January 27th with his first solo art show, and he wants you to be in the building, along with special guest creatives Flywalker, Kiana, 100K, and the Sister Speak Show. Doors open at 7:30 at 1409 South Lamar Street in Dallas. Tickets are just $15 at Right Art Twin Experience BigCartel.com. Aviated Visuals, a dope artist on the move. Brothers and sisters, we want you to listen live and on demand to the Sister Speak Show. There are 6 segments dedicated to serving you, my brothers and sisters. We have the platform, coming to the stage, the culture climate, the laugh line, the tour, and the search effort. Oh, the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, and evolve.
Welcome back, my brothers and sisters, to the Laugh Line. This is your host, Ayana. And you are definitely listening. Oh, come on, girlfriend. Slow down. You are definitely listening to the Laugh Line on the Sister Speak Show, and you're listening live. Brothers and sisters, we just had a wonderful interview with E&J. And guess what? Now it's time for the comedian of the hour, Bruce. I'm just telling you now, put on your seatbelts, loosen up your jaws, get you some water, because he's going to make you laugh, okay? I have already marked this show explicit. Okay, now here comes my country voice. So since this show is explicit, I want you to listen really good now, okay? Because we're going to go ahead and take some time out to go ahead and listen to Bruce. Bruce is coming on live, and you're going to be listening to him on the Laugh Line on the Sister Speak Show. Okay, brothers and sisters, so listen. Here we go.
Boy, you is going through something in your life. Did you see that pimp? He had a vest with a short sleeve shirt. Boy, you cool on your chest and long on your arm. That look good on you. I'm not gonna pick on you, pimp. You like you been lifting weights. I ain't bother that strong joker. Oh my God, what's up, first cousin on the end? You alright? I ain't gonna bother you. Know you some kin to me. What's happening, baby? Oh my God, is it me? Is it hot in here? Shit. What y'all got the air on? Hell? Oh my God. You all right on the end, player? I know how it is on the end seat. Goddamn, you sitting small like I'm a... Oh my God, I am so stupid. I ain't got good stuff. A brother coming in, they dressed like that is so cute. I ain't seen that since Ali and Frazier fought. That was in 73, bless his heart. Well, there's some brother coming in here with some shirts that are unbelievable. Do you see that shirt right there? Do you see that shirt? Don't say nothing, just look at it. He's trying to walk away, but you can't help. You might well turn around and molly that ugly ass shirt. Look at it, he getting mad. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I didn't make you wear that. You did that by your goddamn self. Ugly ass shirt. Women always make you wear shit when they don't want another woman looking at you. And goddamn, it's working. I'm just kidding. Don't get mad, man. I'm just joking. You know, you my boy. You know what I'm saying? You just want some bullshit. Oh my God, I am stupid as well. What's up? What's up, baby? What's happening? Girl, I love you too. Don't let that big weight fool you now. I hit you one time. I don't create nothing but stalkers. Baby, what's happening up in Indianapolis? What's going on? It's off the chain. They put me at this restaurant today. I would eat too much food in there and shit. Have you ever went to an all-you-can-eat restaurant and sat at the buffet? Have you ever did that? I didn't mean sit at the table. I mean sit at the buffet. The manager said, y'all can't sit here. I said, I don't see no sign. You got to put a sign out for a brother not to sit there. Don't fuck somebody up. Hey, Usher, you all right, baby? Take care. Look, she mean as hell. I need her for a security shit. People just coming in late like we started early. What's going on? Look at the Usher here with the little golf shirt on. Hey, bud, how you doing, bud? He probably got a name with initials. His name LW. Would you all sit down? How you doing, brother, with a Gucci shirt? You all right? They made you late, didn't they? I know how it is to catching a bus and transferring. He better get on the bus, man. I'm just kidding, Flair. I know how it is. Y'all probably carpool. You know how. What's up, Pimp? Look at him. He's scared to death. I ain't gonna mess with you. You all right? Both of them scared. She got her head sideways. Lord, please don't let him say that. I'm not gonna bother. How you doing, brother? You all right? I'm all right. I'm all right. Oh, my God. Anybody got funny people in their family? Like, I got an uncle that laugh out loud, don't even crack a smile. I told my aunt, I said, I'm telling you, he laughed, he don't crack a smile. I said, you laugh. I cracked the joke. He said, I said, you see that, man? I said, yeah, he crazy. Like, I got a partner, he always giggle after every time he say something. He just giggle for no reason. He was painting the house. I said, man, you do paint? Yeah, man. Shit, he can bring my money now. Like, what the hell you laughing at? I ain't laughing at that. What you talking about? Could you imagine somebody like that testify for you in court? Just say, you seen what happened? Yeah, he didn't do nothing. Case dismissed. Get his ass out. And you all know I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from ATL, but now I live in California. But my mother still live in Atlanta. So my mother don't even know she just think I don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? My mother didn't even realize I was the host of BET Comic View. She gonna call me on the phone the other day. Hey, Bruce. I said, yes, mother. I'm looking at Comic View. It's a guy on that look just like you. I said, Mama, that's me. She said, no, he's sharp as hell. That's my own mother. You know what I mean? And my mother think I don't do that. So I had to come home all the time to Atlanta because I take care of my mother because that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? So my mother think I don't do that, so I had to go to the grocery store all the time. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta, they have a chain of grocery stores called Kroger. Now, I don't know if you all familiar with it, but Kroger's, it's real big, you know what I'm saying? And then the Kroger's in Atlanta, they hire a lot of retarded kids, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong. But I'm just tired of them messing with me every time I come in there. I walked in the other day, this little boy kept speaking to me for no reason. I walked in, little boy said, hey. I said, hey. I got by the buggies, he said, hey. I said, hey. I got by the produce, he said, hey. I said, hey! You got to speak but one time. Hey, I heard you goddamn, hey. I look up, here come another retarded boy from nowhere. What's up, fat boy? I know the retarded dude ain't snapping on me, you know what I'm saying? So I try to act like I didn't hear it. He said, you heard me, fat boy. I know what you want, some cookies, potato chips, and cakes. Oh, you better go ahead on, little slow ass boy. Boy, right behind him, hey, hey! I called myself gonna get mad and grab one of them. You ever grab the retarded child? They are strong as hell, you hear me? I grabbed him, he grabbed me back. I said, somebody get him, somebody get him. Lady had to run me in the back. Come on, Timmy, calm down, calm down. As soon as he let me go, I got ready to walk off you, boy, right there. Hey, hey! That's why I say, anybody have any children? Beat your children. Go home, wake them up, beat them. they have done something you don't know about. You do not have to reason with a child. You are the parent, and what you say goes. White people, quit making deals with your kids. You do not have to make a deal with a child. My mom used to make a deal. She said, boy, cut the front yard. When you get through, don't forget the back. And that's the goddamn deal. My mama didn't play. I had one of the mama used to threaten you before you go anywhere. You know what I'm talking about? She's like, Bruce, we going to Kmart and don't ask me for shit. I got in Kmart, I seen a fire truck I wanted so bad. I'm looking at it. I want that fire truck. My dad came around the corner. You see something you want? He said, what is it? He said, that fire truck? I said, yeah, but mama told me don't ask her for shit. My dad would say, well, damn, you trying to get us both fucked up. So beat your children. And on the same token, get an understanding with your kids. Don't tell your kids anything like my uncle used to do me, just get me out of his face. My uncle used to tell me anything, just get me out of his face. I was 7 years old. I was in the car, my uncle, we waiting on my aunt to come out of the grocery store. I saw a person I had never seen before in my life. I told my uncle, I said, hey. He said, what? I said, I just seen a little bitty boy man. He said, what? I said, I just seen a little bitty boy man. He said, what the hell is a little bitty boy man? I said, there he is, he coming out the store right now. My uncle said, man, that's a midget. I said, where they come from? This man said, short dicks.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys.
Every time I see the midget, like, hey, dad got a short dick.
Oh boy.
And here I'm grown, believe that today. You know what I mean? So get an understanding with your kids. On the same token, you definitely got to get an understanding, and you got to get a one-on-one personal relationship with your children. Because see, if your child trusts you, they'll tell you anything. You got to be in that one-on-one personal relationship with your kids. Because my kids are not real cool, right? Let me tell you, my 14-year-old son told me the other day. He said, hey, Dad, can I ask you something? I said, yeah, man, what's up? He said, man, it's been on my mind. I said, what is it? I'm thinking something wrong. He said, man, don't you hate when you sit down and use the bathroom and your thing fall in the water? I said, wait a minute, hold on. I said, are you trying to tell me your dick in the water? My dick ain't even touching the toilet seat. I looked him straight in the eye. I said, boy, I know what you're talking about. Son, dick bigger than mine. That can't be my real son. I know, because they don't make dicks like that no more. My granddad had a dick that long, you know what I mean? You know how old men get real old, you had to give them a bath? My granddad took off his clothes, we thought it was retarded. Like, granddad, what the hell wrong with you? We had to put a dick in the tub first. He said to the tub, yeah, fight to knock him down with this motherfucker. I'm like, damn, granddad, you done.
All right, brothers and sisters. So that was just a little bit of comedian Bruce. I just think you should listen to it on your own. I think you should listen to the rest of it on your own and make sure you got your headphones on. So, you know, Bruce is a comedian, obviously, and he is funny, but I just don't want to hear the dick jokes tonight. I just don't. Oh my gosh. So anyway, brothers and sisters, you can catch this out. This was provided by the Supreme Legendary, and this is Platinum Comedy Series, Bruce Live. And if you've ever seen Bruce Live, he is funny. And a lot of things that make some people funny is just the fact that their voice. What the heck is that? Hold on, brothers and sisters. I felt something. I got to check and see what that was. Okay, now. Because this show will end quickly. I got hops when it comes to certain things. Anyway, okay. So, you know, you can, like I said, you know, Bruce is funny. And a lot of times, like, your voice makes it funny. Like, I know for me, like, I can say something that's very serious, but for some reason, the way I say it, it makes people laugh. You know, I can say, like, man, she done got hit by a car. And for some reason, that's funny to somebody. Just the way I said it. Not the fact that she got hit by a car. Okay. But the fact I said it like that, yeah, you know what? I do remember. No, I won't even talk about that. I won't even go there. Anyway, brothers and sisters, so, you can check out Platinum Comedy Series, and you can see Bruce, and you can see all those other, comedians that are on there, Earthquake and Aries Spears and Cedric the Entertainer. He's funny. They even had Red Fox, if you guys have ever seen Sanford and Son, and, Bernie Mac, just this a slew of comedians. I even think Steve Harvey is funny, especially on the Kings of Comedy. I think the original Kings of Comedy is actually pretty funny. It takes a lot, but to stand up and be funny in front of someone or actually just share your humor. But I'm telling you, once the audience gets that one laugh in and you get one of these, ooh, not that. Yeah, you get that and it's just like, okay, they're rolling with me, right? So that's what's up, Brothers and sisters, I want you to next time chat live with me about who your favorite comedian is and why. I want to know favorite comedian past as well as present. Because the reason why I want to know is because then I can incorporate your likes into this show because it is about serving my brothers and sisters. So, I want to make sure that I can, provide you all with entertainment that you can relate to, right? Now, we had two special guests on, E and J. They came on tonight to the Laugh Line, and like I told you, you can check out all their information. So if you're just now tuning in live to the Sister Speak Show, to the Laugh Line, hey, how are you? This is your host, Ayana, and you are, in fact, listening live to the Laugh Line. Just a couple minutes ago, we played Bruce, all the way up until his grandfather getting in the bathroom and getting into the tub. That's when I had to check out. I just can't, because there's just some things I can't see. If you've ever been traumatized before, then you know what I'm talking about. A lot of us know what I'm talking about. Traumatized. When you discover that your parents know how to make babies. Trauma, throw up in your mouth, on deck. You know what I'm saying? Just sobering moments, disgusting, ooh, please stop. I remember, now this is just funny. I just have to be honest. Back in the day, when I was younger, and you've been listening to Is She Funny ever since this show started. So we're going to wrap this thing up. But I remember when I was younger, I always used to make concoctions and stuff. I used to make concoctions. I was almost like what you could say a latchkey kid. I was at the house, watching TV. Summertime, I wasn't allowed to go outside. I had to read 6 books every summer and do a book report on them. Why? Because my mother was a teacher and because she loved me. And the kids would just ride on by. And I'm just going to vent about this. Do you know that my parents had my bike on training wheels till I was 10? Yeah, you can go and laugh if you want to. Training wheels until I was 10. And before the training wheels, I had never known how to ride a bike. Okay, let me explain. We were living in Forest Park, Georgia. Now, you say, okay, Texas and Forest Park. Look, just check this out. Because my dad was in the military. We traveled all over the place. I'm living in Forest Park, Georgia, in an apartment complex. I'm 6, 7 years old. And one of the neighborhood boys had a bike. It didn't have any training wheels on. I was like, let me ride your bike. I had never ridden a bike before. I had ridden a tricycle, but never a bicycle. But I was very confident. I know I've been here before. So I'm like, let me ride your bike. My mom's outside, so I take off on the bike. My mom comes running after me because she knows that's my first time on a bike. Balance on point. Balance on fleek, okay? I'm riding, and my mom is chasing me. Oh, to see your parents run. Sheesh. Ooh, my mama tried to chase me. I'm like, Mom, I'm riding the bike. She's like, you don't know how to ride that bike. But I'm riding it, right? Ooh, parents will keep you disabled, I'm telling you, especially when you're the baby in the family. But anyway, so I'm riding the bike, finally stop. She makes me walk the bike back to the little boy. Tell the little boy, don't ever let me ride that bike again. Okay, cool. Now, see, what was shady was, my car when I was growing up was my big wheel. Because when I was living in San Francisco, I had a car. That was my big wheel and my tricycle. But my big wheel is what I took out. And I was mad serious on the pedals, too. Serious. So when we moved to Atlanta from San Francisco, my big wheel, my core, was packed in the Beacon's moving truck. Do you know my mother? I'm talking about, this is when it gets real for a child and their emotions. Okay, you start wishing things. My mother, I'm sitting there waiting, okay? They unloading everything off that truck. And I'm like, look, I'm waiting for my car. Got things to do. Got to explore the neighborhood. Where's my car? There's my car in the back of the van. My mom waved at the man and said, keep it. I was like, no. Do you know I cried in front of that moving van? She was like, he can take it home to his little daughter or something. I'm going to buy you something else. I'm going to get you a bike. Oh, the pain, the misery. The pain. They had promised me they would give me another one, never got me another one. Now, see, I was trying to get me one of the motorized vehicles. And I'm talking about, the mini Range Rovers, the mini Escalades. I'm going to get one. Some people may say, Yana, let it go. That was your childhood. Look, as long as I can remain under 130 pounds, right now I'm about a 133. As long as I can weigh, be at the weight limit, I'm good. I'm getting me one of those. But anyway, side note. So anyway, my mom was like, I'm going to buy you a bike. So we went to the Army base. I pointed out the bike I like. Don't you hate it when parents tell you to point out what you want? That's a lie. That's just to make you feel good. They already know what they not going to get you. I was talking to my husband about that the other day, how my mom and his mom, my mom would always bring that JCPenney's catalog home. You bring the JCPenney's catalog home. Oh, Lord. This is heaven to a child. And then your mama gives you a pen that says put an X on everything you want. Finish him. Okay? So anyway, and then your parents never get you all of the things you want. My parents would always get me 2 things I want, and then something educational that I did not ask for. We're going to get you 2 Barbies and some hieroglyphic stamps. We're going to get you a Barbie dream house, a Barbie car, and a globe. We're going to get you a black baby doll. We're going to also get you a hair doll to where you could just do her hair. And then we're going to get you some binoculars. We're going to get you a science experiment kit. Mama, I did not ask for none of these things. Ooh, anyway, so look. I asked for this bike. It was like a Wolf 10X9 Beamer X 5000. One of those bikes, turbo. It had turbo in it. I was like, this is going to kill him in the streets, right? Even though kill him in the streets was not a term I was using back in the day. But, that's what I'm saying now. I'm like, let me get that. That's the one I want. It's a boy's bike. I can handle it. Because that's what I was riding on when you tried to stop my flow. That's what I want. Do you know? See, some of y'all just coming across the term shady. Shady was my mom in 85. Okay, my mama is the original shady. Her and my dad. Do you know that on my birthday, I opened up that bike box and saw something pink? I was like, ¿Qué pasó? What the heck? What is this? I kept opening it up. They bought me a pink, huffy bike with a banana seat with tassels hanging out the bars. I don't even remember seeing this bike at the store. I don't even remember my eyes even meeting this bike. Mama, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want this. Look, that's when the word ungrateful was introduced to me. You're ungrateful. Thank you. And you're hard of hearing and you're hard of seeing. But you can't say that because my mom and daddy slap you down. But that's what you think in your mind. If I'm ungrateful, then you're unhearing and unseeing. You saw what I pointed out. Pointed out to me. This one right here. You sure? Yes. I want this one. You sure you want that one, baby? Yes. I want this one. I dreamed about that bike. I dreamed about the curbs I would come off of with that bike. I dreamed about the ollies and the you know, when you ride with your bike and lift it up off the wheel. I dreamed about all of that. I dreamed about the wheelies. I dreamed about races that I would win. I dreamed about flossing on these children. I was like, oh, when I pull my bike out, they're going to be like, what's happening? You know, because, you know, when you have a bike like that, you automatically get to be first captain, right? You know how you play first captain, second captain. You got a cool bike like that, you're automatically first captain. You got a pink Huffy, they ain't even picking you, okay, for the race. You're going to slow us down. Excuse me? You got training wheels. So anyway, my mama bought the bike. Put together, and look, did not put together the bike until we moved to Texas. So still, now mind you, I'm without a car from 6 to 8. I'm without a car. Okay? So then when I get to Texas, they put the bike together. Oh, surprise, sorpresa, mi amiga, niña, venga aquí. I'm like, what's up? Training wheels. They done put training wheels on my bike. I'm 10. I'm 8. I'm 8 to 10. Training wheels. What's up? Oh, they put the training wheels on. So I go out there, right? The kids is like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. What's wrong with you? My mama put these training wheels on my bike. Then the kids started being funny, talking about, let's race. That's shady. That's real shady, right? What do you mean, let's race? Don't you see that this bike is a part walker, part bike? This is like an exercise bike that actually moves. Leg strength. I don't know what this is. The kids was like, let's race. So one day, I had enough. And since nobody was taking my training wheels off fast enough, I decided to run into the wall until they started to get loose. That's right. That's right. Now, somebody was probably looking out the window like, this little 8-year-old girl is nuts, right? Like, where are the squirrels? Because she's nuts. But yeah, I kept riding my bike all the way into the wall until it finally came off. And my parents gave up. And once that pink Huffy got loose, I cut them tassels off. And I dogged that bike out. I dogged it out. No, it wasn't the Wolf XJ900 9000 Turbo. But I'm going to tell you what, that Huffy got around town, though. Pink is all get out. And let me tell you something. When your parents tell you not to leave a certain area, you better listen. Now, some of you are like, well, I'm 30. Doesn't matter. You got children, don't you? Maybe you can let them listen to this part of the show. But your parents tell you don't leave out of a certain area. And I was disobedient. I'm just going to be honest with you. I decided one day that I was going to take my bike and I was going to go get me some Taco Bell, right? Because I had just been introduced to Taco Bell and I was like, this, ¿qué pasó, mi amiga? This is muy bueno. La comida es muy bueno, right? So I would get me a burrito, a bean burrito. It was like 49 cents. So I would bring heck of pennies and quarters and dimes and stuff. You know, I'm getting me 2 bean burritos. So my mom told me don't do it because we lived on a hill and our cross street was a major road. So I said, look, I'm going to give me a bean burrito today. So I drove. I rode my bike, my Huffy, all the way to Taco Bell. I say about 0.5 miles. Get my burrito, successful, ate it, feeling good. Didn't look down that my shoelace was untied. So I'm proceeding to ride my bike back home. The lights are all red at all sections, okay? So this is a 4-way thing happening. I'm on my bike, shoelace untied, true story. I cross the street on my bike and my shoelace got caught in the pedal and I fell into the middle of the street. Yes, I did. That's when I was introduced to panic. Panic is something that comes into your life when it has gotten real. Shoelace caught into the bike. Everybody's looking. I'm panicking. I'm trying to snatch my whole foot out the thing. No logic. This white guy came and helped me drag me and my bike to the side of the road on the sidewalk, and had to help me peel my shoelace out the pedal. That was a long bike ride home because I had gravel in my hands. I had skinned my elbow. Oh, it was tragic. Oh, I was embarrassed, brothers and sisters. Oh my gosh. I've had a lot of situations that I should not have been in because I just wasn't listening to my mother, wasn't listening to my father. I had to get out and play. Silly me, right? So what is your funniest story growing up with gifts, with your birthdays, with the JCPenney catalogs and things like that? You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters, you've been listening to The Laugh Line. We're going to get ready to close this show out. But before we close this show out, what I wanted to do is, wait a minute. Here we go. Okay, brothers and sisters, what I wanted to see, Bruce is trying to talk right now. We cannot let Bruce talk. He is really trying. We're out of that. We're just going to turn that off because I don't want to hear any more about his grandpa's penis. I'm just being honest. Look, don't want to hear it. So listen, brothers and sisters, what I want you to do is, if you are in the local area of DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth area, January 27th, Aviated Visuals is a dope artist on the move, and he is having his first solo art show. Tickets are $15. You can go to Right Art Twin Experience, BigCartel.com and get the tickets. Just $15. Please support this brother. He is dope. Dope artist. Check him out on Instagram. Be in the building. We've got Flywalker. We've got Kiana. We've got 100K. We've got the Sister Speak Show. The Sister Speak Show is going live that day. I don't really be going live, like on Instagram or anything like that. But I will be going live on Instagram January 27th for this event. But before that, this Friday, January 19th, the Hear Ye podcast is having an event. And it's called Bones and Bubbly from 9 to 2. DJ Don will be on the ones and twos. A night of fun, games, laughter, and meeting, DFW podcast. And there will be some vendors there as well. Food, drinks, and just a wonderful time. Positive attitude, and they want you to be in the building. And I'm going because I'm going to support and I want to meet everybody. So tickets are just $10, and you can go to Eventbrite, and you can also check them out on Instagram at the Hear Ye podcast. So I can't wait to meet these sisters. Can't wait to meet everybody else. And I can't wait to meet you, my brothers and sisters. So I hope you had a good time listening to The Laugh Line. It's been real. It's been real. Don't forget that my special guest was E&J, and you can check them out. They're coming out of actually Cambridge, Massachusetts. And look, dope brothers on the move, handling their business, gifted, talented. Book them. Trust me. Everybody, mark my words on this, because this is a true statement. Everybody who comes on the Sister Speak Show is dope, dynamic, phenomenal, brand winners, brand makers, entrepreneurs, authors, okay, community advocates, creative artists. And every single one of them is making major moves. And I have had an opportunity to interview them and gain a connection with them. And that's what it's all about. So as we close out this show, don't forget, hygiene is important. You're going to always hear me talk about hygiene. I don't care what anybody says. You'll thank me for it. Hygiene. Don't forget that this is a cultural renaissance platform that influences a climate that is conducive to who you are and who you should be. The Sister Speak Show is a talk show that will keep your mind and soul informed, energized, and encouraged. The special guests who will be on the Sister Speak Show are dynamic and impacting the communities with their passions. No reckless entertainment, just responsible listening nourishment. We don't go dumb, we go wisdom. Don't forget that this is the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create inspire, and evolve. Brothers and sisters, I want you to listen live on Tuesday to Coming to the Stage. Oh, I have a very special guest. This brother is dope. He was on the Sister Speak show last year, and he's coming on the Sister Speak show this year. That's right, all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. Brothers and sisters, Poetic Lee. Yes, he'll be back on the Sister Speak show. He'll be on Coming to the Stage. This brother has so much going on, and look, he is now hosting along with Rome DiCarlo, who is also on the Sister Speak show. Shout out to you, brothers. They are hosting a podcast called Poetically Correct. Not only that, he's an entrepreneur. And not only that, he's a dope spoken word artist. And I'm so glad that I was able to connect with him and start to build a collaborative effort with him. So I'm so excited to have him on the show. I can't wait to hear his bars and just the vibe with him, because he's a deep brother, and he had deep brother. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. I mean, give me a high five. I mean, come on, Ayana. He's a dope brother, and I can't wait for him to come on the show on Tuesday. So listen live, 7 o'clock p.m., 7 Central Standard Time. And look, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to get it out. And not only that, we also have coming on the 19th on the tour, we've got Mont. He'll be on. He is another SDYP, the movement recording artist. And we also will have on the 26th, X the Hustler. He's going to be on the tour. Like, I'm so excited. And then guess what? February, we got you taken care of. In March and April and May and June and July and August and September and October, November, December, we've got you covered. This is a podcast that will last. This is a podcast that is reaching the top and past the top. We're climbing the stairs. We don't care who stares. And we are making major moves that are major to us. They may be minor to you, but guess what? We're doing it. I love you guys, and I appreciate you for listening to the Sister Speak show. You guys are dynamic listeners. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who listens to this show on demand as well as live. I really appreciate you, and I really am here to encourage you, and I hope everything continues to prosper for you in the best way possible. Keep your head up. Stay focused. Do not ever stop. Don't ever stop praying. I'm telling you, don't ever stop praying. Don't ever stop believing. And don't ever stop going for what you're supposed to go for. Find your purpose. Find your passions. Find your place. And then accept the pace. Ooh, I just said something to you. So you know what? I want to close out with something extremely positive for you all this evening. And this is a beautiful word of encouragement that I would like to share with you on our way out. I know that this is the laugh line, but I still have to provide you all with that last minute of listening nourishment to encourage you. I don't want you all to beat yourselves up because you make mistakes. I do want you to be aware that righteous living is exactly what we should acquire and have. And we do make mistakes. We do sin. Okay? We can't turn a blind eye to that. But God does forgive us. You know, when you're his child, he forgives you. Now, that does not give you a right to, just go ahead and just sin recklessly. Just because you have car insurance doesn't mean you go around getting into accidents. Understand me and follow me. We're going somewhere today. So I wanted to encourage you with this. Remember, when the Lord forgives you, he wipes you clean, okay? He has the power. He has the power to redeem. No matter the spot, wrinkle, dirt, wear, and tear, his saving grace will always handle you with care. Stop beating yourself up on the inside. Good news, brothers and sisters, because your past was washed away with the tide. I am Ayana. You've been listening to the Sister Speak show. You've been listening live to the Laugh Line. I have had a wonderful time with you. And until we meet on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central, brothers and sisters, I'm out. Take care.